front clip out. A bit daunting when you think of removing that big chunk, but it's not bad. Took me a couple of hours and it's pretty straightforward. And all these rubbers are knackered, boots are knackered. So I've got a polybush kit. I'm not a big fan of polybush, but it might need a little bit of help. It's quite a weight, isn't it? And the forecast rain for the next few days, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get this into the garage and do it in the dry. Give me something to do. And have a look at that. This rubber joint here. Discs seem to have been quite new when they went on. There's no lip on those. I don't know if they'll clean up or not. They're pretty good nick, but very rusty. So get that cleaned up a bit first and try and get it into the garage. I think 2 people might be able to lift it. We'll see. Here's the before shot. It's in the garage now. Giving it a clean. And I've got 2 lots of spring compressors. These here, which are quite chunky, and these, which I bought these for, I had a Lotus XL which was tight for space. So these are quite sort of small spring compressors, which they fit in okay. That's good. And I've got these, which those are the steering for the rack. These are the anti-roll bar. There's no split in these, so it'd be interesting to see how you wind that on around that. I mean, they're not over hard, but they are hard. And then these, which I guess are for here, but I've actually got nothing. And these are the drop link, and these are these bushes here, and then we've got those 4, so upper and lower, I guess they're the same. I'll have a look. So maybe next time you see it, it'll be shiny. Front clip nearly done. So new shocks. These have been leaking and they're ratty, and there's nothing that way. Springs I thought I'd be able to reuse, but one was broken. I don't quite know how you're supposed to take those out, but I hit it with oxyacetylene until it collapsed, and then chopped a bit out. Ball joints. I think initially they're riveted in by Ford, and I found one that was still riveted, so 1 original and 3 that have been replaced. And to be honest, they're not too bad, but they're cheap enough. Engine mounts. I think I've got a bit of trouble there. I'm sure those bolts should be on the same level, and they're not. It looks like the engine's too far back or something, but we'll come to that. New bearings. The one race was a little burned, so I thought I may as well do those. What else we got? new flexes. New pads. New pistons, new seals, new kit, cleaned out, they're okay. There's one of the riveted ball joints, and even that's not too bad. New bush kit, and to be honest, these bushes weren't too bad. The only ones that were really desperate were these are the anti-roll. New gaiters, new track rod ends, those are floppy. What else? I think that's about it. New polybush all round. So I'm just waiting for a small brake pipe. They're all copper brake pipes on this car, except for these two little pipes that go from top of the cylinder to the flexi. So I need those, and I need the special washer for the hub. Just going to put that back together, and the little pip that's missing off that thrust washer is missing. So one of those on its way. I'm going to replace this as well. This was this is the coupler for the steering, and I'm never too happy with modern rubber stuff. It's always a bit crap, but this was cracking up, and this was originally riveted on, so I have to break the rivets and bolt it on. And the only thing I've still got to fit other than that is this is a drop link to the anti-roll bar, and that's on half a nut, and that's tight, and that I was showing about ½ inch of thread before, so whether I'll be able to get those on, I don't know, but I'll wait till there's a bit of weight on the axle, squash the springs up. But I can see me having to trim those down a little bit. I don't think I'll get those on. So there we are.